Clash Royale pop quiz. Is Mortar defensive or offensive? If you said offense, you're wrong, because Mortar debuted in Clash of Clans, and it was a defensive building that you're supposed to tuck inside your base, and it will shoot the most opponent troops possible, not opponent towers. That's not what it's created for. So today I'm gonna play a defensive Mortar, multiple ones actually. So here's the rule set for this challenge. 1. I must play Mortar when I have it in my hand. 2. I cannot play an offensive Mortar, just not in plain sight basically. Spoiler alert, I will break these rules. Oops, sorry. And rule number 3, I must win or if I get 1 win, this challenge is over. If I get, I don't know, 10 losers, I didn't really think about it. Without further ado, let's start. Alright, we're starting with game number 1. I'm just cycling things. I play Mortar at the back and then I realize how hard this challenge will actually be, because I need another building. Spoiler alert, I need many other things in my deck and this deck certainly is not suitable for this challenge. But I will try with this deck. The only real difference is that I will remove Ice Spirit and put Cannon instead, because if I am gonna play Mortar in the back every single time, then I will need a defensive building, which will tank hits for me, so I don't get insta-killed by a Hog Rider. And like so, this game ends here. Hey, I defended my 2 crowns. Okay, so I play Mortar in the back and I try to attack with my miner. I see firecracker and I poison that. What can go wrong, right? Spoiler alert, everything goes wrong. Quick disclaimer. Today, 26th of January, is actually the 2nd anniversary of my channel. And last year I had 99 subs. This year I have this many subs. I don't know if it will change when I'm uploading this video. My subs have almost quadrupled over the last year, so please subscribe if you're liking this, so we can quadruple my subs by the next year as well. Game number 3. I attack with my miner, just as usual. See, I play a great placement of goblins here, and my Mortar actually does work when my other troops are frozen. But pekka gets 1 hit and Valkyrie gets 3 or 4 hits, yeah 3 hits. I keep doing what I've been doing and I poison the witch this time because I'm not stupid, right? Right? I know he's gonna try the freeze thing again, so I play my goblins here. I always wanna say minions instead of goblins. Anyway, so we get only 200 damage out of that, maybe 300, that doesn't matter. Now that I realize, I break one of the rules in this game anyway. I don't even play the Mortar when I have it. The opponent is leaking elixir, which is good for me. As the reason I don't play Mortar when I have it is because there is no reason to play it. Like, you can't just place a Mortar at the back. By the way, Mortar value again. Mortar actually does great job here. It's even better than I expected. If it wasn't for the Mortar, that tower would have been gone. I mean, if I played an offensive Mortar, I would have win this match, but what do I know? Mortar is a defensive building, so I play my Mortar at there because I think that's gonna be better value. Why do people keep using spells on my defensive Mortar? That doesn't make sense. It's not an elixir pump. I think at this point my opponent knows that he's not gonna be able to touch my crown tower with the RG, which he's wrong, he can. He has an evolved RG. But yeah, I think he was trying to cycle his rage. So if I played a defensive miner, that would have been defended, but I just thought he's gonna rage anyway. And that's game. I almost got to the overtime with this match. So even though I lost, I'm pretty confident that I can win this challenge now. So on to the next game. This time I play my rules and I play my Mortar at the back. See, I didn't have a specific rule set in my mind when I started this challenge. I just said, I'm gonna play defensive Mortar. So it's okay as long as I'm not hitting the tower with a Mortar, right? But I have to play the Mortar. So you know, there's a line between cheesing the challenge and not having specific rules. And if I were to cheese the challenge, why would I even have the challenge to start with? So he fireballs my little prince only and not my tower, which is odd, but he gets some great damage on my tower. So there's that. At this point he just gives me free value because he played Ice Wizard for no reason. I think he tried to displace the miner from the princess, but it didn't work. And even though I didn't play Mortar there, that Ice Wizard was only gonna get one hit enemy. So at this point I realized I don't have to play the Mortar at the very corner, because if I played my Mortar closer to my King Tower, that would still see the Electro Giant in the other lane. Not that Electro Giant would see it, but Mortar would see Electro Giant. I mean, it didn't really survive long enough. By the way, he messes his fireball because he needed it for cannon. So that's pretty lucky on my end. He gets no damage. So yeah, from this point onwards, I stopped using my Mortar closer to the middle so it sees everything. Don't ask me why I didn't think about that before, because who uses Mortar on defense, right? I didn't know that would be a tactic. A very bad Ice Wizard on his head, and anyway, at this point, I still didn't even hit his tower. Like, this is the second miner that connects, and I'm just getting 500 damage on his tower. So that log was kinda sad because I could have used the, I don't know, Guardian. So yeah, here, I don't know who has both Royal Giant and Electro Giant in the same deck, but I guess there are some people who do that. And at this point, I already lost my faith towards the victory. I'm just gonna try to defend, because I'm trying to get used to playing a defensive Mortar. Like, you know, experience actually counts, more than you think. And by the way, we're already in overtime. Not that it will last long, but I got to overtime. Isn't that great? And yeah, at this point, he can already fireball my tower. I mean, even a bridge princess with low reaction time can kill it, so I'm just queuing up here. And I'm pretty confident that I can win the next game because I keep progressing with every game, right? And on to the next game. I think this is like game number 5. I don't even know at this point. I tried to activate my King Tower, but I misplaced my Mortar. It should have been one tile upper. Sorry, I don't usually activate my King Tower with Mortar. So when he does that emote, I get 2 things. 1, he's a fan of mine, hehe. And 2, I think he's gonna give up, because that emote is just too wholesome. I thought it meant I will give you the free win, which I don't want, because my opponent has to play in order for me to win the challenge. And then he just starts pulling random cards. I still thought he was trying to lose it away until he played the Dark Prince. So at this point I realized that yes, he is trying, and I can win this challenge because for some reason he just loves leaking elixir and emoting instead. The guy must be so surprised, like, who plays cannon and mortar when they have 10 elixir? Who plays cannon and mortar in those positions when they have 10 elixir, right? And he's still leaking elixir. So I'm building a push, and here I almost had a heart attack because I thought he was gonna give up the game. But no, and my little prince actually survives. Survives long enough to take that mini pekka. And for once in this entire challenge, I'm ahead in damage. I am ahead. So I pull the best Kumu, and he's surprised. How many people used a defensive evolved mortar when there are no threats in sight, right? By the way, that's very good poison value. And Skarmy prediction, because I actually need he's gonna play Skarby. Every single time I play Little Prince, he plays Skarby. And he just gives me free evil match mortar value. That's awesome for me, not for him. So that was a really bad miner placement, because if I placed the miner to the right, Dark Prince would see the miner and my goblins would have gotten a lot of damage on the tower. I knew that the mortar wouldn't hit the Dark Prince in time, and I was skeptical of whether my tower would kill the Dark Prince in time, so I just logged that. I get some damage on my tower here, and this is his first connection to my tower. If he did that multiple times, he could have won this game by like 5 times by now. He plays 6 Elix on the left side, so I just play a Rush on the right side. And then I play my evil Mortar. Because what else can stop that mini pekka, right? I thought it was gonna connect, so I played Miner. But look at that evil Mortar! Look at it! That's just how you play Mortar. This is how you play Mortar. At this point, he's just giving me 3 evil Mortar value, and I'm trying to defend that left side. If that dark priest connected to my tower, that would be the end of me. But I'm getting 3 damage on the right side. And now all I need to do... Wait. And at this point, I'm starting to mess up because I played that Mortar for the dark prince and the giant, but it is in the side of seeing the opponent tower. If it hits the tower, I lose. I lose this entire challenge in the most winnable match if that Mortar connects to the tower. So I do Minor Poison, and if he played the Sparky Ride, I would have lost, but I win! I count that! The Mortar didn't even hit the opponent tower once. I used defensive Mortar, and I got a victory. W! Please subscribe.